どうも皆さん、ピロ工房へようこそ。ピロでございます。グリードフォール続きをやっていきたいと思います。今回ですね、前回コインカードのね人たちの絡みのクエストを進めていたらですね、今度は一応解決はしたんですけども、黒幕の正体にまではたどり着けなかったという結果でね。で、その事情聴取している間に、重要参考人のね事情聴取している間に、ちょっとね、なんかナウツとコインガードが問題が起こったということで、アドミラル・ガブラスと話してくれと、代表ということで、今回ですね、メンバーは、バスクとアフラ、デサルデの3人でいきたいと思います。とりあえずね、こっからね、サイドクエストがナウツ絡みになるんでね、とりあえずアドミラルに話しましょう。傭兵に乗っ取られた船について尋ねる。
Manfred, the quartermaster of New Serene Garrison, told me that he'd received a letter from you. Was one of your ships hijacked by the guard?
The Trident and its crew were commandeered by the San Mateus Garrison. Commandeered! We will not let ourselves be threatened by these land pirates. The guard has no idea who it is dealing with. I've already sent several of our warships to board the Trident and release its crew. The guards taken on board shall be given no quarter.
I understand, Admiral, but Quartermaster Manfred was as surprised as you to hear this news. That's why he asked me to investigate. The guard never gave the order for such an operation.
So these mercenaries do not even know how to manage their men? Remarkable. We will not deal with the guard until Manfred cleans up his ranks. No more of these hireling thugs will set foot on my ships. The nobles will just have to do without their bodyguards.
I will tell them, Admiral, and know that I am fully aware of the problems that caused this act of piracy. Not only for the guard, but for all the nations on this island. I will do everything to find those responsible.
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will eagerly await your news. Anything else?
とりあえず
I need to be going. Until we meet again, Admiral. The Admiral knows that we can't do anything without the force of the guard. By prohibiting them from transport, she is putting everyone at risk, leaving us to take care of the problem.
At the same time, she has something to be mad about. This is the first time in our history that anyone has dared to attack our ships.
じゃあ、そしたらどこに行けって？サンマテウスまで飛ぶんですか？じゃあサンマテウスまで飛びましょうかね。じゃあ行こう。にしてもさ、デサルデ、マリーコールの治療法探しに来たのに、いろいろ厄介事に巻き込まれるから、全然マリーコールの治療法が進展しない。しかもね、あんまりにもグズグズしてると、コンスタンティンとかね、デサルデの育てのお母さんも手遅れになっちゃう。このまんまだとさっさとね、こういうものはね解決して、マリーコールの治療法を早く確立しよう。じゃあこいつですね、話します。ナウツの船をどうしてナウツの船の司令官について彼に尋ねる。
Quartermaster Manfred sent me.
I was expecting such a visit, and I'm glad Manfred sent an external investigator. This commandeering business may just spell the end of the guard. Without the Nord's transport, we are finished. I don't understand what could have happened. I can assure you that we have never issued an order to that effect. It's as if some members of the guard obey others' commands.
We had trouble with a criminal organization within the guard. I wouldn't be surprised if they were behind this matter once again.
Oh, this is terrible news, Your Excellency. How can we sort the good apples from the bad?
by speaking to those in charge of those in command of this town, and trying to unravel the truth from the lies.
Since you neutralized Major Herman and his gang, 3 lieutenants have been leading the troops, while waiting for a new senior officer to be appointed. They are Lieutenants Alexander, Klaus, and Ermelind.
Do you think they're honorable?
I won't vouch for them if that's what you're asking. I don't know them well enough.
Thank you, Quartermaster. I'll go and find them.
なるほど。ヘルマン少佐が捕まってからだいぶあれだね、コインガードもガタガタになってるみたいだねって。遠いなこれ。3人遠いってこれ。とりあえずこっちから行くか。こう来て、どこだ、この中か。どうも。びっくりしたーい。人倒れてると思ったよ。ちゃんと掃除しなさい。アレクサンダー注意。
Lieutenant, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
お、ひげ、立派なひげ。船の司令官について
I'm
尋ねる。
conducting an investigation into the illegal commandeering of the ship, the Trident. We must work fast and find out who organized this act of piracy. Or we will all pay the price. Do you know the men who seized the ship and who they served under?
All I can tell you, Your Excellency, is that I'm sure they were not under my orders. As foolish as it sounds, we don't know the identity of the soldiers involved. Since our previous commander's coup attempt,
身元がわからない。
there's been tremendous upheaval. We lack senior officers. The registers are not up to date, and many men are on the run. I suspect the supporters of the coup who escaped the trial may be responsible.
It's not impossible. I dealt with Major Herman who was serving Commander Torsten, but I didn't take care of his men.
It's only an idea, of course, but one that seems most logical to me.
なるほどね。
I'll leave you, Lieutenant.
ヘルマン一派の残党が今回の事件を起こしている可能性があると。ってことは、あれか？エゴンも、ヘルマン一派の一端なのかな？そういう、資金を集めるために、そういう裏の仕事でね、資金を集めて反乱を企ててたのかもしれない。とりあえずね、他の人たちは聞こう。で、ゴースト部隊も関係してんのかもしれないね。今回の一件。
Lieutenant.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
船の司令官について尋
Can
ね
you
る。
tell me anything about the ship that was commandeered by the guards?
A complete act of piracy, if you want my opinion.
Do you know who these guards were and under which officer they served?
No, and no soldier is missing here as far as I know. This is very strange. But since the commander's attempted coup, everything has gone to hell here. Men start muttering as soon as we have our backs turned. Some recruits have suffered violence, but refuse to name their attackers.
Do you think something is going on?
It seems obvious to me that some people took advantage of this unrest to line their own pockets.
I see. Thank you.
ありがと
I'll leave you to it. Farewell, Lieutenant.
う。みんな知らないっていうな。お？
Your Excellency,
どうした？
if you really want to know what's going on in this barracks, find me tonight near the church.
To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Quiet. No one must know that I spoke to you. I am Sergeant Franz, and
Franz.
I'm prepared to help you. Don't forget the church tonight.
教会なんてあったっけここ。フランツか。なるほど。他になんか隠れてんの？何？あ、最後ですね。クラウス。どうも。
Lieutenant Klaus.
Your Excellency, did you need me?
彼に船の指揮について尋
I'm
ねる。
investigating the illegal commandeering of a Naut ship that took place here in San Mateus. Do you happen to know the men responsible and the officer they served under?
I'm sorry, Your Excellency, but I don't know. I only
みん
took
な知らないっ
office
てい
in
う
this
な。
city 2 weeks ago. I'm just getting to know my troops. I was sent here to remedy the lack of officers following the arrest of the commander's men. Are you sure that this commandeering is not the isolated act of a few homesick recruits?
Not totally sure, but it's very unlikely. Managing the crew of a Naut ship requires great numbers and organization.
I see. Well, in that case, sorry for not being more useful.
Farewell, Lieutenant. The Lieutenant's interrogation produced nothing. This sergeant is our only lead.
そうだね。じゃあ、ちょっと行こうか。でも夜って言ってたんだよな。いたいた。今夜じゃないよね。
Here you are. I wasn't sure you'd come. That will be understandable. It's better to be wary with Egon.
やっぱりエーゴン関わってんのかまだ。
More than I would like. I'm part of it. Now
え、
ask
メ
me
ン
any
バー。
questions you want. We don't have much time.
マジか。なぜ話すのかと聞く。船を接収した人々について尋ねる。なぜ話すのか理由を聞いてみましょう。
If you're part of this organization, why did you want to talk to me?
I joined this gang some time ago, without realizing the extent of their power.
は
I
あ。
naively thought that it would only be a matter of completing a few small secret protection missions, but I found myself involved in a sordid business with the young islanders. We captured them to sell them as slaves. They're very popular. I
はあ。
participated for a long time, without batting an eye, but I ended up
いろんな
bonding
悪
with
ど
one
い
of
こ
the
とやっ
captured
てんな。
islanders, and the horror of this trafficking has finally hit home. I don't want it to happen to her.
なるほど。じゃあ、船の接収した人々について
Who
尋ね
took
る。
possession of the ship, and for what purpose?
Soldiers from the garrisons, members of Egon's organization. The boat was supposed to be used to transport the island captives
なるほど。
to the mainland. Someone must have had enough of only being able to move a few slaves at a time, hidden in the holds. Now they've pulled this big stunt. They've not only attracted the wrath of the Nauts, but also your attention. Egon would never have made such a mistake, and they'll make the fool who did suffer dearly.
ってことは今回はエーゴン自体が手を下してない単独って感じだね。先走った人がいるってことだ。組織の多さについて尋ねる。
Do you know who Egon is? Or at least who runs this organization?
No, everything is very compartmentalized. Each group knows only its direct superior, never the one above. Not only do I not know the big boss, but I don't know anything about his other activities.
じゃあ彼に命令する人について尋ねる。
And who gives you your orders?
Lieutenant Ermelin, that woman is ruthless. After the business with the ship, she decided to make a clean sweep, probably to avoid the wrath of Egon. She told us that we had to get rid of the islanders we still held captive.
あら。
She wants to clean up behind us to avoid leaving any trace. My friend is among them. If I can't find a way to stop Ermelind, she will die.
If we want to prevent this massacre, we will have to intervene quickly. Where are the islanders held captive?
They're kept in a former logging facility on the outskirts of town.
Is it well guarded?
No, numbers are small to avoid arousing suspicion. But when Ermelin comes with her troops to get rid of the young people, it'll be a very different story.
Well, we'll take control of the operation before that happens, by getting rid of the guards. When Ermelind and her soldiers come, we will use the element of surprise to neutralize them.
With all due respect, there will be many. Are you sure you'll be able to face them?
We could ask for help from one of the native clans. The Storm Warriors, for example.
Do you think they would?
If it only involved us, I doubt it. But it's about saving their own young people. They'll
なる
also
ほど
be able to give
ね
them。shelter when we free them.
We will need to act quickly. I fear Ermelin will take action any moment now.
I'll go get help in Vedlug as soon as possible and take care of the operation.
Thank you. I'll arrange to be appointed as the scout for Ermelin's squad. That way I can let you know when we arrive.
We should go to Vedlug.
You should ask Siora to accompany you. Deirdre doesn't like strangers, but she will listen to our denegat.
よし。そしたら、まずは デレドレの協力を仰ぎましょう。よし、来た。デレドレ、デレドレ、力貸してくれ。大変、寝てるわけじゃないよね。
Is it you who helped my warriors discover what the men of the Red Sun were doing?
Indeed.
Then I thank you. It's probably because you are an Onol Menawi that you are different from the other Renaigse. Since you have helped us find this camp, I would like to request your help once more. We must save those who are there, suffering at the hands of the Soul Lasser.
Soul
What do you
Lasser
intend to do exactly?
Attack and destroy this camp, and those who live in it to set my people free.
And how am I supposed to help you?
My clan is powerful, but so are these Soul Lasser. I need more warriors. Eseld of the Gaius Rad is in my debt, but I'm afraid she might refuse to honor it after her clan was defeated. You know how to talk to people, and you are friends with her twin sister. I would like you to go and convince her to help me.
I suppose I could try at least.
That would be good. It would also be good if you could fight alongside us to set these prisoners free. Meet us near the camp with the forces you managed to assemble. Anything more?
マジか。マジか。またクエスト増えたよ。とりあえず、レッドさんとの対立について一応聞いてみるか。
You must go talk to Iseld and convince her to fight alongside us, because without her men, the battle will be tough. Anything more?
そしたら、若い捕虜を解放するために彼女の助けを求める。
I have come to ask for your help, Deirdre. A group of guards captured young natives and turned them into slaves. But now they want to get rid of them to avoid drawing attention to themselves. I want to free them and stop these guards. But we will need support from warriors.
Who is to say this is not a trap?
いや、それは警戒するよね。デサルでもね、どっちかというと、大陸側の人間だからね、って思われても仕方ないよね。捕らえられた人たちが何をされているか彼女に話す。彼女を説得する。こっちだね。
These prisoners are to become slaves in the cities and on the continent. They would be far from their land, forced to obey the orders of the Renaigse, no matter what they are.
デサルデのお母さんみたいになっちゃうんだよ。
The Renaigse consider everything as objects. Trees, animals, even people. I'll help you catch those monsters. And I hope they'll be treated like objects too.
The prisoners are in a former logging facility near San Mateus.
I know where it is. The Renaigse massacred the forest there.
We will get rid of the guards there and release the prisoners. But if any soldiers are sent to kill them thereafter, can we rely on you to intervene?
I will send you my two best warriors.
二人だけです
I
か？
can't give you any more right now. They will find you where the forest has suffered. Anything more?
二人だけですか？まあまあまあね。最強と言ってるから。
I need to be going.
Wow, well, I'm sick.
最強と言ってるから役に立ってくれるんでしょう。これで戻っていいのかな？よし。製鉄所攻撃。解放&攻撃だね。いや、まさかね。
I don't think she'd appreciate the congregation getting involved without her even being informed about the situation.
ああ、そっか。これはどっちのクエストになるんだ？なるほど。これは後回しだね。まずはじめにこのナウツ絡みの方やろう。 さて。ここだ。どんどん増えていくな。クエストどんどん増えていくよ。もう、とりあえずね、デサルデの居住区に飛んで、登る。
Here is the logging facility. The prisoners must be in that cabin.
どう行く？襲撃の前に、あ、
No one passes. I will pass without your permission.
戦うんかい。びっくりしたわ。よいしょ。あれ？よいしょ。よし。なんか持ってる。ああ、鍵ですね。これ助けられる。よし。お。金貨だけか。あれ？舞台の人たちどこ行った？原住民の戦士たちはどこ行っちゃったのさ。開ける。どこにいるんだ？あ、いたい。あれ？あ、いっぱいいるね。よし。とりあえず開けてあげよう。ピッキングで外せんだけどね。鍵を使う。開ける。いや、いっぱいいる。ブレグに話す。
You're free.
Thank you. May the trees always bear fruits on your journey.
It was Sergeant France who told us where to find you.
France? So he kept his word.
お
I
お。
had hoped he would.
Stay hidden here for now. We will set a trap for the people who captured you.
Then we will fight by your side. They will pay for what they have done to
Eh?
us.
No, you're in no condition to fight.
うん。
It's better that you stay here. When we are done with them, you can return home.
俺らに任しと
Thank
け
you
い
for。coming to lend us a hand. I'm surprised. Deirdre said that she would only send 2 warriors.
She told Eseld your story, and we wanted to come. Young people from our clan have been captured, and we believe they are here. When Xavier also sent a warrior for the same reason.
We are most grateful for your help. Thanks to you, we can stop those who captured them.
You're there. Were you able to get rid of the guard?
おう、フランツ。
Yes, and we have released the prisoners. But there are still others that we have to defeat.
I see you've managed to bring allies. With them, we have every chance of winning. Ermelind and her troops shouldn't be long. You should take position.
待ち伏せ。待ち伏せ。
Anything to report, Sergeant France?
いやー、あいつがね。あれ今。
Where did the guards go?
ちょっと。
don't know.
よ
How
し。
can you not know? Hey, what's going on?
後ろにさ、いたよね、今。で、よっしょい。よいしょ。よいしょ。しょうがない。塗るか。塗るよ。よいしょ。あれおいおい、危ねえな。よいしょ、毒。毒を食らいなっせい。よいしょ。いていてパーン。倒したかな。あれ、まだいんの？え、どこよ。あ、まだいた。まだ来んのか。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。よいしょ。あ、毒、いけたね。よいしょ。よいしょ。おい。おい。おい。オッケー。 倒しました。
We got them.
Make sure Lieutenant Ermelind is shackled and brought back to San Mateos. She will probably be sent to New Serene to be interrogated by Manfred. She has a lot to teach us about Egon.
I hope she can help you put an end to all of this.
Can we all go home now?
Yes. We will escort
ありがと
Greg, it's thanks to you that I realized what we were doing. I hope you'll forgive me one day for being one of those monsters. In the meantime, I will do everything I can to help stop this smuggling for good.
You are a better man than you think. Friends, when you're finished, return and
Oh.
see me to Xavier. We will be glad to see you again.
We should go. Let's report to Quartermaster Herbert.
う。フランツ。よかったじゃない。デサルテの他にね、原住民との絆を築き上げられる人がいたよ。いいことじゃない。よし。じゃあ、とりあえず帰る形。おお、なんかすげえな。こんなとこまでいたんだ。とりあえず原住民もね、みんな無事に返せたから、とりあえずコインのね、ハーバード君に報告しに行きましょう。コインの兵舎に帰ってきたぜ。行け。お、なんだ。
I was told you'd returned with prisoners.
Yes. Lieutenant Ermelind organized the slave trade on behalf of the organization I told you about. Her men captured natives who were then sold here or smuggled to the mainland. We also found out that they commandeered a Naut ship to speed things up.
What madness. I guess Manfred will want to have her questioned. Lieutenant Alexander, you will accompany her with some men.
Quartermaster, at your orders.
And you, Sergeant.
ああ、これは新しく任命された残りの2人だね。
It's true, Quartermaster.
I recommend clemency. Without his help, we would not have discovered what this was about.
I see. You will accompany Lieutenant Alexander. Manfred would like to talk to you, but I will make sure that he knows what role you played in this case.
Thank you, Quartermaster.
おお、フランツ。
I'll let you get on, sirs.
MVP だよ、今回の君。
Your Excellency. Travel safe.
Well, things seem to be in order here now. We should go and warn Manfred.
ああ、まだ続くのか。これマンフレットのところに戻るのね。っていうかさ、船はそのまんまでいいのかい？船、あれなのかな？エルメリンドが捕まったから、船も強制的に解放されたのかな？よいしょ。まあ、とりあえず、事の顛末をマンフレットに報告しに行きましょうか。ただいまマンフレット。解決してきたぜ。接収された船はどうなったか知らないけど。
Hello, Your Excellency. What can I do for you?
おう、サンマテウスで起こったことを彼に報告する。
I was able to clarify the story about the ship, and we arrested the person in charge.
I've already been told all this. Lieutenant Alexander came before you. He told me the whole thing, and he didn't fail to tell me everything we owe you. I have already sent a letter to the Admiral explaining what happened and offering reparations. I hope she will forgive us. Anyway, I thank you very much. Once again, you have worked wonders, Your Excellency.
We couldn't have done anything without Sergeant Franz. He showed admirable courage. I imagine he's joined your forces.
That doesn't ring a bell. I don't think a sergeant by that name is stationed here.
Strange. It seemed to me that Quartermaster Herbert told him to come and find you.
Well, perhaps he changed his mind. With this business going on, he must be sorely lacking in men. Anyway, know that our investigation has finally paid off. Lieutenant Alexander arrested many criminals with information obtained from prisoners. You should go find him. He's with Captain Ulrich.
Captain Ulrich?
the highest-ranking captain in the garrison. He's an old man who is not often found in the field, but faced with such a scandal, he had to intervene personally.
Thank you, Manfred. I'll go find them.
え？フランツがいない？ちょっと不安なんですけど。エゴンに抹殺されてねえよな。マジ大丈夫？フランツ。まだまだエゴンの話は終わらないみたいですね。次はウルリック隊長と話すと。なるほど。とりあえずね、いい時間なんで、今日はこれで終わりにしましょう。次回はね、またさらにエゴンの正体についてをね、どんどん追求していきましょう。はい。それではまた気が向いたらピロ工房へお越しくださいませ。ご視聴ありがとうございました。次回も全力で駆け抜けるぞー。